watch this, watch this. You guys see that? It got deleted. Sup guys, thought I would show you my AlphaBridge build that I play with SMG. It's 4-piece AlphaBridge and 2-piece high-end. I'm using the high-end mask with Tenacious for the 10% damage boost with a medkit, and of course Savage Gloves since we are gonna have a lot of crit damage. The Tenacious mask is kinda optional as long as you have Savage with 4-piece AlphaBridge. That's good enough. You could choose whatever with the mask, but I like to do the Tenacious mask. So yeah, using AlphaBridge chest here with armor and health. Could go health on kill, but I feel like since they nerfed the health on kill again, I'd rather go health. But health on kill would work. If you get health on kill on the chest, the gloves and the mask, you will have like 12%. I don't feel like that's too much, but it could work if you wanna have it. But I choose to not go for health on kill. So yeah, health, armor. Some stab mods with armor as well. Important to get the armor mods because you wanna have armor everywhere. Sadly the chest is quite bad armor wise. If you look here, 2531. I could have 2700, so that's 200 armor. I could have more. That would boost my armor up a lot more. But yeah, then Tenacious mask. I'm using crit hit chance since I'm using SMG. We have a lot of crit hit damage, so we really need to bump up that crit hit chance. Tenacious mask, and again armor mod. This time with firearms. Then AlphaBridge knee pads with armor as well. And here I choose to go pulse critical hit chance because I am gonna run a pulse. You could have 2% though, so this is not the best. But at least it's the pulse critical hit chance because we need to get up the critical hit chance, right? We have the backpack. Nothing new here either. It's armor. Basically go armor on everything if you're gonna PvP in 1.4. Again, I have 2 performance mods with 2% critical hit chance. Savage gloves with critical hit damage, crit hit chance and SMG damage. These gloves are also, they have first aid self heal. I would rather have crit hit chance on it. And the holster, armor as well, with pulse critical hit chance. So I could get 1% more if I had 2% critical hit chance here. But we still have a lot of critical hit chance. If you check my gun, I'm using MP7. I did use MP5 as well. Both kinda works. I feel the MP5 is better, but with this build I could actually burst people with MP7. But it was mostly because of tactical advance. But still, you do a lot of damage with all the crit chance. So deadly, brutal, responsive. Nothing new. Then I have vicious, unforgiving and fierce. So I get 15% crit hit chance from the talents here. As long as I have more than 2 segments, and if I would go lower than that, unforgiving will proc as well. So I could choose to go competent instead of fierce maybe. But I wanted to try to just get high crit chance. It's probably better to go competent because 5% crit chance is not too much. On the gun, I just took the best weapon mods I have. I don't have too many. You could go crit hit chance here, but I rather take the 20 critical hit damage since I have a pulse that gives me a lot of crit hit chance. Crit hit damage, headshot damage. I think you could have crit hit chance here as well, so that's a mod I would rather have. Crit hit chance here, rate of fire. And on the grip, I have critical hit damage as well. Can check the stats here. Choose to go a lot of firearms because yeah, I want to be able to kill stuff fast. So it's kind of the same as my other build. Have a little bit more stam this time though. So 129k HP. Crit chance is 31%. Then we have to add, is it 7? So 31% there. And we get 7% as well from Savage. So 31 plus 7. Then we have to shake, since I'm gonna run a pulse, my pulse gives me 19%, so that's 31 plus the savage 7 plus 19, that's 57%. And as I said, I could have 1% more on the pulse if I had better critical hit chance, so that's 58. And if I would get the trifecta muscle, then I would have 60% crit chance. So I would actually hit the cap when I'm using pulse. And these, like in 1.4, a lot of people don't actually use pulse because the pulse has been heavily nerfed. So a lot of people use turret, like immunizer, seeker mines is quite popular, sticky flash. So you are gonna be able to use your pulse more because less people have conceal. So yeah. So pulse is actually quite good if you go for SMG to get that critical hit chance. So yeah, we have 31, 57 with everything popped. Critical hit damage 146 and 73 headshot damage. It's pretty high critical hit damage. We can show, I can check my health on kill is 0. Skill power, I haven't invested anything, this is just the main stat you have. Armor is 57, that could be improved. I could get 200 more armor. I could get 200 more armor if I had a better chest, as I said. So I don't know how much that actually is, but you could have maybe 58 or 59. But just try to get armor on everything. And the talents, I'm using booster shot. It heals your teammate the same as it heals you, of course. If you compare it to the overdose, it's only heal 37 to your teammates, so booster shot heals more. Plus, of course, they will get the all damage resiliences and the damage. So I like to actually, like, I'm only using booster at the moment because I don't really, like, I use the booster shot for damage and all damage resilience. Most of the time I use it for extra burst. I don't really use it too much to heal myself. Of course that happens, but I use it a lot to just get burst damage. You can go with whatever, whatever link you want. Tactical link is pretty fun with MP7 because you get insane amount of rate of fire and reload speed, so that's great. But blue and green, it's all good. Talents, critical save, always best talent in the game for sure. Same with on the move. Those two are so good. Like those two makes me survive so much. Then tactical advance is really strong in the current meta. It's pretty funny that no one's used it before. Like I've used it a bit, and especially if you saw the big crit, I used this. But I didn't feel like it was needed before, but it's really good in this patch to get up the base damage. And 1 is none. You could take that away. It's not too it's not too strong anymore. Still good, but if I would change something here, it would probably be 1 is none. Or tactical advance, but probably 1 is none. But critical save and on the move is top talents for sure. I'm gonna show you some gameplay later this week with some MP7 or MP5 gameplay. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Take care.